Hare Krishna. So today we'll hear the story of the birth of Tulsidevi. There was a king named Dharmadvaja and his wife was Madhavi. Mahalakshmi entered her womb as an embryo and after 100 years, Madhavi gave birth to a daughter. Even at the time of birth, the child looked very matured and was extremely pretty. She was therefore called Tulsi, meaning matchless. This Tulsi, abandoning all worldly pleasures, went to Badrikashram in the Himalayas and started doing penance there with the prayer that Mahavishnu should become her husband. She did penance for 24 years, sitting amidst fire in the hot season and sitting in water in cold seasons, and taking only fruits and water as food. Then she did penance for another 30,000 years, eating leaves only. Another 40,000 years, taking air only as food. And another 10,000 years without any food. At this stage, Lord Brahma appeared and asked her the object of her penance. She replied that she wanted Mahavishnu to be her husband. Hearing this, Brahma said, Devi, you know the cowboy Sudama, born of a part of Sri Krishna. That brilliant cowboy has now been born on earth due to a curse of Radha as a demon named Sankachuda. He is matchlessly eminent and at once fallen in love with you, seeing you in Golok. You will become his wife and later you can become the wife of Narayan. At that time, a part of your divine body will remain on earth as a plant named Tulsi. Tulsi will become the most sacred of all plants, dear to Vishnu. And all worship without Tulsi leaves would be ineffective. Due to the curse of Radha, Sudama, the cowboy was born on earth as a demon named Sankachuda. He did penance sitting at Badrikashram and obtained Vishnu Kavacha. Another object of his was to marry Tulsidevi. He obtained a boon from Brahma that his death would occur only when Vishnu Kavach was removed from his body and the chastity of his wife was lost. At that time, Sankachuda and Tulsi met each other in the forest and were married. Sankachuda, brilliant and majestic, went about with Tulsi in amorous sports, creating jealousy even among the Devas. His arrogance gave innumerable troubles to the Devas, and they, along with Brahma and Shiva, approached Mahavishnu for a remedy. Vishnu then sent Shiva with a spike to kill Sankachuda, and he himself started to molest the chastity of his wife Tulsi. Sankachuda took leave of Tulsi to go and fight with Shiva. When Tulsi was thus left alone, Mahavishnu in the form of Sankachuda approached Tulsi. And after some talks, Tulsi found some difference in usual affairs and suspecting foul play, jumped up to curse the impostor. At once, Mahavishnu appeared in his true form and said, You have been doing penance for a long time to get me as your husband. Your husband Sankachuda was a chief of my Parshad, Sudama. It is time for him to go back home, back to Godhead, getting himself released from the curse. By this time, Shiva would have killed him and he would have gone to Golok as Sudama. You can now abandon your body and come with me to Vaikunta to enjoy life as my wife. Your body will decay and become a holy river named Gandaki. Your hair will become the Tulsi plant. the leaves of which will be held sacred in all the three worlds. So this is how a devotee of Krishna appeared in a form of a plant. She is very dear to Lord Krishna. A tulsi leaf is always placed on Krishna's lotus feet, and devotees of Krishna place tulsi on each offering. Then only Krishna accepts it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.